I'm going to present to you the web interface that we have to manage the infrastructure and also to launch jobs on different kinds of machines or virtual machines. So here we have the main web page for the administrator, which is for the administrator and the user, you have to enter login and password to connect to the web interface. So here we connect as a root, so as the administrator. Then here you can manage several architectures. Then here you access the main menu and you have access to, for example, the list of applications that are available to the end users. So here we have 5 kinds of applications: a cosmological simulation, BLASP, which is sequence alignment for biological applications, MatMult, which is matrix multiplication, and then 2 other simulations for agricultural simulations. Then on this web page you also find you will find the list of jobs, the list of requests, the list of results. So for example, if I go on job lists, I have here all the information concerning all the jobs that have been run on the platform. So the time it has been first sent, the time it has been finished, its state. So here all jobs are completed, but for each job, what I can see, if I click on one job, I can have small summary of the kind of job it is, with all the parameters that have been submitted by the user. So here this is the administrator's view, so I can also delete a job, edit a job to resubmit it on the platform. Something that is also very interesting is this is a matrix of users' permissions. So here for each user you have several kinds of permissions. So for example, you can choose whether or not a user is an administrator, or whether or not it can manage the other users, create users, change the rights. And for each application, you have also the right to execute or not the application. Also on the administrator side, you have also grid statistics. So you can have consolidated statistics. So for example, for this year, the evolution of the grid usage. So here we do not have many statistics, but here you can see for each day or for each month the time taken by each application on the grid. You can also have here this sort of stuff, so the time elapsed for each application on the whole for the last year for each application, or the result size for each application, the number of results, so on and so forth. So you can have quite a lot of statistics. Now if I go on the user side, you have somehow the same interface, so user login password to connect to the platform. And here you access directly all the things that are interesting for the end user, meaning the end applications. So here you can have access to matrix multiplication job, cosmological simulation job, BLASP job, macros P job. And here, with the same interface, you don't know where your application will run. In fact, our middleware takes care of choosing where the job will run. So for example, if I choose matrix multiplication job, I select 2 files, one for each matrix that I want to multiply. I submit it. I have then the summary of my job, so the different parameters I used. And if I go back to the administrator view, I can see in the job list that here a new job has been created and is currently running. So for this kind of job, it's running in fact in Amazon EC2. So if I go here, soon there should be a new instance here. A new instance has been created dynamically, automatically, where the job will run. And in the end of the execution, the virtual machine will be shut down. So I can have the same sort of information here on the user side. If I can see my running job, so for each job that I sent, I have here a progress bar. I can see all the results that have been already completed. I can also see the results for each of my previous jobs, and if I click on one, then here I can download directly all the results of my job.